So I got the pieces I'm going to glue together for the top right here, and of course they're super warped. So I'm going to drill some holes in this piece of metal that is straight along this edge, and then I'm going to screw it down, and that's going to be what runs against the fence, because I don't think my joiner can joint boards this long. And I'll get some straight boards to glue up. Now I'm going to make sure that I'm screwing this to the bottom of the board with the warp section so that it touches in 2 points, and that way it's not rocking back and forth. And I'm just going to drive these screws in here and then rip it on the table saw. So now I'll have the 3 pieces that are going to make up one side of the split top, and then I'll glue, that 2 times, so I'll have both sides of it. And I haven't put the glue on here yet, so I'm about to do that. And jointed it and ripped it on the table saw so I have some nice, somewhat flat edges. So this is set for a couple of hours now, and I think it's good to unclamp. I kind of turned the camera off whenever I was aligning everything, just because it was just a whole lot of nothing going on, and so you kind of get what I did here. While the other top is drying, I'm going to go ahead and flatten this one out with the hand plane. So I've got the 2 tops planed down by now, but I can't put them on yet until I make a frame, 2 little rectangular frames. That's what's going to give it the split top effect. And basically I'm just going to cut those out of a 2x4, so they'll be 3.5 inches tall plus the top. That's how deep my tray will be in the middle. So before I can put the tops on, I need to make those 2 rectangles and then screw those down, and then put the tops on top of those. So I have my 2 tops planed and sanded, and I have these stretchers here, and these are all fastened down as you saw in the last clip. And now I'm just going to put the tops on, and I'm going to dowel over the deck mates when I do it so it'll look nice and clean. And I put these extra bags of sand in here over the legs. It's probably an extra 50 pounds or so, maybe 60. So now I'll set the straight edge up, and I'm going to trim these 2 sides even. Alright, so I got this board clamped here so I can just put the clamps between it and these end pieces I'm about to glue on just where we cut it. And these are mahogany, and it's not super like character or anything to the board because I didn't want to use super nice pieces, but they are mahogany just to give some contrast. And I'm just going to glue those on and clamp them. Now that I've got these glued on, I can just use the hand plane to get them all nice and flush. Now I'm going to edge band this plywood right here with some mahogany, and then I'm just going to glue it on and brad nail it. Now you just watched part 2 of this workbench build in which I built these top, including this channel right here, the tool tray, basically just the method I use for that. It's all made out of pine, and I'll have a video out in a couple of days about why it shows the height and the size and how I laid it out and what I plan to do to it in the future. But for now you just saw part 2. And if you're interested in how the base was built, I'll put some pictures at the end. It's internally weighted with sand, so the whole thing weighs about 200 pounds or so, and I don't think it's going to be moving around while I'm using the hand plane. So anyway, if you're interested in part 1, then I'll leave a link in the description, in the comment section, and probably at the end of the video as well as a way to get to it.